What's up, guys? We are doing round one, group two, game one here, Risk World Cup. Going through some technical difficulties and such, but we're working through it, and we've got Yemen not showing, so we'll pull them off the scoreboard for now. What's up, Bertram? I think that'll update that in a second. Uh, I'm the favorite, in my opinion. Uh, man, that's a good question. This is an interesting group. We are playing Prague 70 here in Greece. First in turn order playing as black for Afghanistan is Nix. Second in turn order playing for Greece is Yorgos. Third in turn order playing as red is Profa for Bosnia Herzegovina. It's got to be Ivers, the favorite here in white for Central Asia, representing Pakistan. And then Dazinski here in orange, representing Central Asia. So we got a pretty good mix of players. Really, Ivers the only one that's kind of a common tournament player that's played in many tournaments. So it could go any direction here. Yeah, Ivers pretty good. I don't know who's the favorite in the group though of these nations. Uh, Probably Greece, but it's pretty up in the air. This group could go any which direction. We're going to learn a lot about who the best players are here in this group as we go through. Again, Yemen is not here. They did not have a player show up, so it's a five-player game here. Prague, Greece 70. We expect bonuses to be taken in all of these Greece matches this week. This is the first of 27 games of the Risk World Cup this week. And I'll try to keep up with the bonuses as we go here. It's no bonus so far for Nix in Afghanistan. Greece takes the +3 on their home map of Western Greece. Profa in red takes the +3 of Epirus. Ivor has a nice +4 of the North Aegean in a fantastic spot. That's a little bit OP there for Ivor early in the game. And then nothing yet for Dzinski for Central Asia. Wait, I'm saying Central Asia for two different teams. So Northwest Asia is Dzinski, Central Asia is Ivor. Dzinski representing Northwest Asia, which is Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Georgia. Ivor representing Central Asia, which is Pakistan and Bangladesh. Yeah, I'm just on my laptop and some headphones, so it's kind of chaos right now, but we're gonna make it work. Do I sound a lot different? Yeah, Bertram thinks I sound good. Thank you, Bertram. That really helps build my confidence. All right, so there's a second bonus for Ivor. He's going greedy, taking the +3 of Attica. It's the split bonus on this map. 3 for 3, but you gotta split your bonus there. A Panda can tell. That's a good sign. The greedy World Cup. You know how people love it. I need to post that. We're live, so all these other guys can join. Yeah, I expect we see two bonus games commonly on this map in this tournament, even though it's Prague 70. It's going to be a very fast game, likely in most of these, where everyone's like stressed trying to decide if they need to run it now or if they're ever going to get another turn. All right, so bonuses so far. The Peloponnese now taken by Afghanistan. They're at the +4. That's their only bonus so far. Just a +3 of Western Greece for the Greeks. Profa and Bosnia Herzegovina have the +3 of Epirus. Seem to be working on the other +3 of the Cyclades. Ivor has the 2 bonuses. He's going greedy +7. And then just the Crete bonus so far for Northwest Asia at the bottom there for the +3. VC wise, this is a pretty light group in terms of VCs, Bertram. But let me. So we were in with Central Asia earlier. They were not talking at all. We're watching Nick's here. He has no teammates, and Greece is streaming with no teammates. So no. To answer your question, no. It's like very little team communication happening here. Yemen sent Nomen. That's correct. An accurate description. Prague 70. The winner gets 15 points. You get 3 points per bounty, but because it's a Prague game, you've got to either get an immediate trade or win the turn to get your bounty points in this. These guys are competing over 3 rounds, so every team will participate in the first 3 rounds of the Risk World Cup, collecting as many points as possible. The top 18 go into the quarterfinals after that. So you got to get in the top 18 of currently 49 teams that are in the tournament. Looks like Dzinski would like to work on a second bonus, maybe? No, he's just taking a territory there. Okay, so everyone kind of letting Ivor control the board here. He's got the 2 really nice bonus locations. He's got them guarded pretty well. So it's going to be a tough break. It looks like it's maybe his game to lose. We'll see if we see any bounties taken in this one. I think a lot of people might be thinking a bounty into a 70 run, pretty common here in Greece. Oh, okay. So we see a 3 get rolled by Georgo SP74. For Greece, wants to roll the 3 for the extra bonus. So he adds the +2 of the Dodecanese to his +3 of Western Greece for a total +5. Ooh, we see a trade early here. Profa trades early on 3 cards in a Prague 70 game. Decides to take the 4 trade so he can take his second bonus. He'll have 2 +3s there at the top. Gonna roll a 2. Loses 3 on the 2. Not great dice. This gives you an interesting picture of what some of the stuff you might see in these games. And here goes Ivor, the likely favorite out of these players in this group that are playing for this game. And he's got 2 nice bonuses and great strategic locations for making a 70 run, including the split Attica bonus, which gives him 2 positions to work from for a 70 run. He's at 52 troops. We've already seen our first trade of the game by Profa, and he's 10 troops behind Ivor, even though he's already traded. I was trying to adjust the sound effects. Let me know if they're too loud. I don't know. How many rounds do you guys think? Roberto thinks this might be the weakest group, you think? It's definitely the most unknown group, in my opinion. A lot of players we don't know from general tournaments. Two bonuses now for red, though, with the +6. He's still 1 behind Ivor in terms of just bonuses. See what he wants to do. He had the early trade. Nobody else has traded yet. Profa thinking he wants the islands. There's a 5 of Ivers out there he would have to take out on the islands. Wonder if Iver's starting to feel nervous about that 5 staying with the way this has gone so far. What do you think will be either red or orange Electric King League? As the winner? Oh, someone dying on the second side, either red or orange. Okay. Brett thinks red. What's up, Naeem? We do. We have a no-show from Yemen. Riedel. 6 unclaimed. You want to see every bonus taken? I mean, is it really a risk match unless every bonus is taken? Kaczynski happy just to take cards there at the bottom off of Crete. No one else really seems to be pressing for another bonus. It's a +5 in the 2 bonuses for Greece, +6 in the 2 bonuses for Bosnia and Herzegovina, and +7 in the 2 bonuses for Central Asia. Just trading happening there at the bottom. Oh no, it's a bonus take. Okay. So it is a second bonus take there for Afghanistan. Electric King called the bonus take there. He's now at +7, matching Ivor, with the +4 of the Peloponnesus and the +3 of the Cyclades. Yeah, Naeem was trying to chat with Ivor, but they weren't able to get their communication to actually work in Discord. Maybe between or after this first game, before the next game, you guys can do a little more practice and get that working. That'd be great. It's hoping for just a bunch of card skipping here, obviously. Yorgo thinking a long time here on the draft. It is a 90-second turn timer. We do have a bit more allowance than a normal tournament for the Risk World Cup in terms of turn timer. 50 territories plus, we go to a 90-second turn timer, which may annoy some people, but that's all in a method for accessibility for players that don't necessarily play in a bunch of tournaments. There's a lot of take a card and pass here. No one moving towards another bonus at this point. Again, Ivor able to build up such an advantage at this point. He'll likely have a chance at a run somewhat soon. Ivor does get the 10 trade. We're just on the first set of trades here. Oh, people always get mad about turn timers. It's got to be the #1 thing Risk players like to get mad about. 70 in Greece is 45 territories without blizzards. That means they got to get all but 19 here. So just general rule of thumb, once they get closer to like the 90 to 100 troops, that's when they start looking at a potential run. Turn timer is always bad. Everyone hates turn timers. Whatever time they are, we want it to be the other time. That's just from Risk players all the time. That's what we hear. No matter what it is, we want it different. Don't you know? Okay, Ivor now at 81 troops. You can see the advantage he's built up with that extra bonus early. He had the extra bonus early. Other players have gotten closer to him now. Nix for Afghanistan now has the same bonus generation. and more territories. He's up to 25% of the board here. We haven't seen any breaks happen yet. No real even threats of a break. Super good neighbor play. Again, this is the group we probably had the most questions about coming in. Afghanistan's team, very similar to their team last year, when they kind of stormed onto the World Cup scene and brought a lot of chaos and fun. Bosnia-Herzegovina has a very familiar player in Tally. Oh, we got 69 troops for Profa, by the way. So obviously he knows what he's doing. Ivor Sama plays in a lot of tournaments from Pakistan. So we know kind of a player from each of these teams, but we don't know the rest of the team makeup for most of them, which should be fun to kind of figure out as we go. There's always new players bursting onto the scene through the Risk World Cup. Plenty of players have made their name in the Risk World Cup as kind of their first tournament action onto the competitive Risk scene. And plenty of players have decided never to play competitive Risk again after competing in the Risk World Cup with some of the absolute monsters that you play against at this level, like an Open Tanyao, for instance. Game ends this turn. Okay, Electric King's calling game ending this turn. We do see Ivor hit that 90 troop mark. In general, that's kind of seen as a rule of thumb. When you have a 70, double the troops is kind of when it starts being possible. Obviously, it depends a lot on how much the map's being blocked up. We do have portals here. The stable portals reverses a little bit of the choke possibility, and it changes the game for each group. This map will look different based off how those stable portals are set up. This map can be choked up in some scenarios, especially in a 6-player game, but the portals create some different paths. You can see Nyx has 3 of the portals there claimed for Afghanistan. 1 for Ivor, 1 for Eorgo, and 1 for Profa. No portal here for Dzinski. Oh no, he does. He has the Crete one. We just are a little bit blocked off from it, from the view we're getting. 2 gets hit there. Everyone leaves Profa on 69 troops, which you gotta love. At least we're doing something right. Kanyo's anti-bonus, is that what you're saying, Red Alinu? Black didn't set, so I think next turn it'll end. Okay, so just because no one's going to trade now because Black didn't trade? I don't know if I'd count on that being the case with this group, but we'll see in terms of trading. Open Tanyao claims to be one of the best neighbors in the entire community. We'll put a poll up for that probably at some point to see if everyone thinks that Open Tanyao is really one of the best neighbors or if they've personally been victimized by him breaking their bonuses. All right, here goes Ivor. He trades on 4. This is going to be a kill attempt on Dzinski. He's going to use the portal for the other portion. This will be the first kill of Risk World Cup 2025. It goes to Ivor Sama. He gets the kill on Dzinski. 26 minutes into this game. And on the first of the second set of trades. See where he goes from here. He goes back up to 96 troops. And he'll be on 3 cards after this turn. He's at 29% of the board. the 3 other players in the game all sitting at 5 cards here, so they'll all trade next turn. Trades are still only at 20. Remember, it's a 5-player Frog 70, so trades aren't going up quite as fast as a 6-player game. You might say they're only going up 5/6 as fast as a 6-player game. Nick's again taking his time to deploy here, trying to figure out where to go. He's at 116 troops now. He's currently the troop leader before we get the trades of Greece and Bosnia-Herzegovina. Okay, he hits Semivivor. Knocks him down to 82 troops. Breaks his bonuses. Leaves 1 bonus. Breaks 2. Long draft time. Everyone knows we're coming to the end of the game here, trying to make sure they don't make that critical mistake, and maybe trying to figure out how best to block the paths and set up their potential run. See that 13 left there by you, or that's just a blocking 13 for the most part. I guess he could go up through the 8. Profa gets the 35 trade. Wonder if Ivor's going to have that set on 3 here, and if that would matter. These guys have a lot of troops to run 45 territories. And I don't know if the board's being blocked significantly. Portals are pretty open, so it seems like a pretty open board to have over 100 troops here. Okay, we get a split guard here from Profa. No, he moves them all back to the portal. See if Ivor's got a trade on 3. He does have the trade on 3. He gets 40 troops here. Is that enough to run it? Okay, is this the run, or is this a kill attempt? So far, it looks like a kill attempt on Nyx. No, it's going to be a run. He doesn't get what he needed there, and he doesn't get a good roll there. Still missing that black 2 in the corner. At 40. I don't think time will be an issue here. I'm going to have to go through one of the big portals. Yeah, it looks like it. He only lost 8 on it, though. 50%? Is there enough left? $62, $64. He's got the 7. Does he split? Oh, does he run out of time? Oh, he runs out of time at 67%. What did he have left? Maybe he could have rolled a 3 on 1 there at the end. Would it have been enough? Okay, let's see what Nyx does. Only at 58 troops, though. Gonna be tough. We don't think he had it at all. Oh, Nyx is a she, by the way. My fault. Thank you for the update, Open. Oh, I did give the points wrong. Too many things. Trying to do too many things. Okay. Is Nyx running here? Nyx is at 40%. Just hits Ivor a bunch. All right, 45 trade on 3. Is that enough here for Greece? Do they go for the kill? It would not trade him in turn unless they get a double kill here. Just a heads up, we're about 15 minutes away from the second game of the Risk World Cup. Quarantine will take over here in just a second and get you guys set up. It'll be on this channel. If you want to watch more Risk World Cup, make sure you're subscribed here to Professional Risk Takers. Got 26 more games happening after this one. Gior looks like he's got the troops to do it. Doesn't split there for the 1. But at 56%, I don't know about time. That might be the challenge here. 62, I think we're gonna see it. 65, 67, gonna have to hit the 8 on 15. Gets the win. Greece takes the first game of Risk World Cup 2025. Congrats to Gior. Go. SP74 getting the win in those 15 points for Greece. They finish at 15. Ivor gets 3 for Central Asia, and we will get set for Game 2 of the Risk World Cup. The group that's coming up is... That will be Group 5 coming up here in just about 15 minutes. Group 5 is Portugal, Southwestern Asia, Turkey, the Netherlands, ever heard of them, and Southeastern Europe, the Fighting Xerxes. So should be an awesome group. Quarantine will have that broadcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to watch this is the first of a 6-week period of Risk World Cup action. Make sure you're subscribed here to Professional Risk Takers so you can follow along with all the action. Should be a ton of fun.